That's what I always do. Bro, you know how to, that's how I know there's a lot of energy, bro, because this is so hard to get this one thing up. I'm doing all this shit. I can't even do my routine. Pre-game, yeah, we gotta, we gotta get straight to the game, bro, because they ain't letting me do pre-game. They're not letting me pre-game it. They're like, you gotta get straight to it. I can't even put a title on here because every time I put the title, the shit don't work. Every time I put the title, some said, don't put the title, watch it work. And now it's working. You know, it's unfortunate. This your boy Shaman True, though. You already know Papa Fist OG. You know, Sacred Truth OG. It's always going to be Sacred Truth OG. You mean Shaman Truth. Papa Fist OG. But yeah, man, I couldn't even do my pregame. You know, I play the music. I do what I got to do. They don't even let me do that. I'm trying to, yeah, you know, do my little pregame. Nope. I'm trying to put the title on there, trying to put the thumbnail. It's flagged. Yeah, it's flagged. It's like, they flagged me, bro. Yeah, they flagged me because it's working now. Look, it's working now. After It's working now after me not putting the title up, just getting straight into it. Because something told me they got me flagged. They flagged my shit because I don't know, man. Too many weirdos watching me, even the people at the top watching me, and they be taking orders which they shouldn't have because you taking bribes to try to restrict somebody, bro. Now you get karma for that weird shit. Because you're not supposed to restrict it. That's like trying to restrict the snow coming and the snow's supposed to come at a place where they trying to make it sunny. No, motherfucker, if it's supposed to snow there, let it snow. You can't keep altering the weather, making it not snow. You're going to make a big ripple effect, and when it comes to snow, it's going to even be bigger because you've been holding it back. You've been repressing it for so long to the point where it's going to be a bigger storm than you were expecting. And that's what's going on. You know, that's what's going on. You know, they've been trying to stop the inevitable. Now the inevitable coming in full force. You know. Yeah, they trying to get me to shut the fuck up. I see what the fuck they're doing. I was not able to get nothing out. Yeah, they want me to get these downloads. I think that's my fault. Hit my phone and shit. I'm making sure this shit works. Yeah, they don't want me to get my shit out. They want me to get my shit off. But I gotta get this out. I'm telling you, we're moving past confirmation. When I say this, we're moving past feeling. You can get caught up in your feelings. You just gotta be. You just gotta be in that moment. Just be present and let those things pass by. But you sitting in them too long, you can end up thinking you're fucked up. But really, bro, those things are being sent to you to fuck with your triggers. Some things come up because people, it's spiritual warfare out here. So sometimes you just gotta be in that being within everything. So you just the observer, bro. You just being though, but you're not looking at it. You're not trying to push it away. Your presence being the center point will gradually push all that distraction away. And you always gonna stay in your center. And it's always gonna go back to that center. So that's the best place to put it, on is that inner self. Not looking at what's coming up, just being. That's where we at right now. That's where you become powerful because you're not trying to think of it. You're just being it and it'll come out. Rather than you trying to articulate it through the mind and then trying to act it out, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Just be. Just be. Meaning not do shit, just be. You'll figure it out just by that. No thoughts are coming. You'll just have the emotions to do it. That's kind of how we're talking. Just be. Got to get out of that feeling sometimes and just be. And then when you be, you're going to have the tools to get it done. You'll definitely have the tools to get it done. And a lot of the times, like your emotions and feelings and things can get you riled up, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Just be. Be beyond that because being, you're not taking nothing personal. You're not, you're just being, man. You're just maintaining your center. That's it. You letting all that other shit go, and you would just have way more energy to do other shit. People hate that I conserve my energy. The only reason why I've been growing this rapidly, I don't give nobody none of my good energy. Even when they try, I know how to disarm them. Even when they try, I know how to disarm them. They try to project, say they're the victim, this, that, and the third. I just shut the fuck up because it's like, yo, you need my participation. I'm not participating in your games. Peace. I kill them with kindness. They hate it. If you trying to argue with somebody when they're being, you just look stupid. You look crazy. You just start to look real crazy, and then they just shut the fuck up. Because once they start looking crazy off that shit, then it's really evident. But they don't want you to know. So they'll do what they do covertly. But once you start to see, like, wait a minute, this motherfucker trying to feed off of me. This is their pattern. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, wait a minute. Don't even participate in that. I like my energy. Don't participate in that. I like my energy. Next thing you know, next thing you know, that shit goes straight back to them. And then they're more down than where they were at because they couldn't get your energy. They did all that for nothing. And then, you ain't got a lot of energy to just be burning like that. These motherfuckers be risking it coming after you. Motherfuckers be risking their life force energy. Because once that shit roll back, bro, it take a lot out of them, bro. You ain't building up on energy. You sucking it out of motherfuckers. So when you taking your life away, when they doing certain shit, like they is, bro. Motherfuckers be taking their life away and shit. Fucking with you. Yeah, motherfuckers be taking their life away. Like, they life essence. Like, motherfucker, I know how to operate. I know how to operate. I'm a master to an extent on certain things. So I know how to operate. I'm a smooth operator. I wouldn't have made it this far if I wasn't. They underestimate me. That's their fault. But I'm a smooth operator, motherfucker. I know how to move. I can get through some shit. Let's just say that. I can get through some shit. You feel me? I can get through some shit. I'm a smooth operator. I know how to, move around. A lot of people don't know how to move out here, bro. They mad because you know how to move, bro. Yeah, you know how to move. Them the best people that know, they know how to get through them times. They know how to navigate. They can adapt. Those people are dangerous. Those people that know how to adapt, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. But I have to say, the Tribal Council is forming a new global military, to take care of these high levels of corruption. You know, the primal lineages, all the primal lineages are forming into mass legions to destroy the wicked. Whether they like this or not, yeah. You got motherfuckers coming from different corners forming basically a world military. But that is what it's gonna take for us to protect the planet. It was gonna take a world military. Basically, that's what's going on because it's basically the galactic military to protect itself. Because once this gets, stated, once this happens, it's gonna trickle down to even at the top for the ones that's trying to take over the ones on this planet that don't really know that there's some motherfuckers that's trying to take this bitch over that you don't know about. That's gonna go up there like, yo, these motherfuckers are fighting back now. Yo, get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting away with a lot of shit because a lot of motherfuckers ain't been fighting back. This like, I'm not gonna lie, some things had to happen to where, you had to see like, you have to fight back. You starting to see all this crazy shit happen. It's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna roll in that corner? Or are you gonna fight? And it was just a test, like, it was supposed to get you to fucking fight. That's what the fuck it is. And now it's like, yo, they're gonna build up a world army. And that world army is gonna represent the Galactic Federation type of shit. Because you do got some weirdos on this planet trying to, do weird shit. But that's why this is forming. Because once this formed, these motherfuckers are going to leave. I'm telling you, brother. Once they notice what the fuck is gonna happen, they're gonna be like, bro, it's gonna be a warning. they 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 think they're calling a bluff. You know, they've been doing it for so long. They think they're gonna keep doing it. But once this is formed, it's gonna give them a big message about, yo, don't fuck with these people. Don't fuck with these people. You know, don't fuck with this one. Don't fuck with this one. It's just that we had to take a couple. We had to take a couple notches down to see where the fuck we're at, because once you notice how low this place is, you want to rise because you can't stand to be where you're at. So it takes it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit of pressure to break through. That's basically what we got out of that. It's a lot of pressure, and pressure made a lot of diamonds out of us. So that's kind of how I look at it. But definitely, there's definitely going to be, the tribal council is definitely making a world military. And this ain't got shit to do with the government. The government are scared of these people. These are the type of motherfuckers that'll fight the motherfucking government. These motherfuckers. I wouldn't fuck with these people, bro. These are the type of motherfuckers you go, hey man, I need some help. The government's picking on me. You go to these motherfuckers. These are people you want to go if you got some wicked people in the government. That's what I'm picking on. You go to the tribal council. The tribal council will get it done, bro. Yeah, they have way more authority than the government. I don't give a fuck. The government don't want to tell you that, but you just gotta know where they at, who they is. You gotta tell them, they out here. They out here. I'm not saying for me. I'm talking about this something outside of me. The tribal council is real. The tribal council is realer than the United States government. Straight up. And they're forming. I'm getting it. They're forming this, and it's gonna be the symbol of the galactic one. They're going to get way more protection doing that because, man, you had to get your ass roughened up for these people to wake up. You had to get these people to bully you because you want to end up fighting back. If you had to fight back. Sometimes a bully is sent to you to beat somebody because usually 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if the great mother send you a bully, it's because you have to beat that bully. She'll never send you a bully you can't beat. If you connected to the great mother, every bully is beatable. So these people are bullies and they're on our planet. So we gotta bully them. We gotta beat the bully. Confirmation with the wind picking up. We got some bullies on this planet that we gotta take care of. We got some bullies on this planet we gotta take care of. That's how you look at that. That's how you look at that. We got some bullies we gotta take care of. Don't look at it like nothing else. There's some bullies here, we gotta go take care of them. And they're forming a government that ain't connected to no fucking United States Corp or no wicked shadow government. Yeah, this has to happen because you need something connected to integrity. Confirmation. You don't need nothing that's trying to take you out on the low or trying to fucking abuse their power, trying to enforce their authority where it shouldn't even be. This ain't authority. This is some dictator shit. This is some covert destroy operations. There's nothing like that. You need something to fight back against that. Because if you don't have nothing fighting off that, these people will try to do whatever the fuck they want. So you need these motherfuckers out here, bro. You do. You need a tribal council to build up the tribal police. I've been getting downloads over the tribal police for years. I've been getting that download for years, the tribal police. But that's exactly what you want to call these people, the tribal police. But I gotta say, our new money is going to be worth way more than what we have currently. But I'm telling you, it might be a few years, but our values are changing. Things are changing to where everything's going to be different, and things are going to be of a different value because what's going on right now ain't working. It may be currency, just because we do have to balance out how works are done. Because no matter what, you can't cheat. You shouldn't be able to cheat out work done. This is that's not right. You can't cheat out work. Like, don't get me wrong, you should get a certain amount, but you gotta think. we built some shit up to where now we kind of have to use something that is a universal thing that can be balanced, that can be, something not too far off what we're used to, you know. But that don't mean we're going to be the same. It's going to be totally different. It's going to be backed by a whole nother thing. But it's going to feel better. It's going to be better. It's going to be worth way better than what the been doing. They can say whatever the fuck they want, but there's definitely going to be new things changing because it's out of their hands. You don't want to hear nothing coming from the losing team because they don't have the winning play. They don't have the winning plan. These people lost. You keep taking on these people's shit. Dude, you're putting on a losing program on a winning team. No, we're done with this shit. This shit is out, and it's out with the old, in with the new. That was the title of the video they wouldn't want me to have on this. It was out with the old, in with the new. And that's what's going on. And whether they like it or not, their money system isn't going to work. The tribal council is going to have their own money fucking system. I trust the indigenous beings that are ancient over these people that are artificial, fake, and steal everything. I don't trust those people. Those people are the devil. I trust the indigenous beings that's connected to the Great Mother over to run this shit. That's connected to the divine matriarchy. Not these patriarchic dumbasses that are, no disrespect, that are gay, that are just gay and hate women. Like, they're a toxic gay. I love gays, but if you're a toxic gay and you hate the opposite sex because you're jealous over them, like a toxic gay, gays are great. LGBT, you're accepted. But it's the wicked people on both sides, the wicked straights, the wicked gays. They can be some of the most corrupted motherfuckers on the planet. And that's what I'm picking up for these patriarchal people. They're highly closeted, down low individuals and hate the opposite sex because they are jealous. That's all I got to say on that. This is a skit. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I wouldn't want to hear nothing from these motherfuckers. These people aren't even connected to the natural balance of things. Fuck these people. We can learn from what they did, but then scrap all that bullshit and then break it. That's what we're doing. Trust me. Confirmation. Things are changing and it's out of their hands. And I'm getting there. There's people that are willing to fight before they even pull a move off. It ain't the same no more because consciousness flows that you can't see. There's a thing moving around. Motherfuckers ain't getting played with no more. I ain't the only one that feel this way. There's way more motherfuckers than you think. Motherfuckers ain't finna be fucking around letting these fucked up people run shit, and they're real fucked up, and they do fucked up shit behind closed doors. Like, we gotta protect the innocent for what the things they do. And these people run shit, and the things that they do is really fucked up. So it just lets you know that these people, we have to fight these people out of here, bro. We have to fight these people out of our shit. It's the truth, bro. We can't have these people on our shit any longer, bro. We gotta fight these motherfuckers out of here. That's the only way out. They're not gonna get out by resigning. No, we gotta fight them out of here, bro. This how they've been fighting and killing us. We gotta fight these motherfuckers off our planet, bro. That's the only way we're gonna get it back. Bro. We gotta fight them off. And that's why they're making a new military that ain't got shit to do with the government, because these motherfuckers are gonna try to take us over. So we gotta fight back. We're not finna let nobody just pull up with their guns, nigga. If y'all got guns, we're gonna form an army and get our guns. Because we're not just finna be taken over by some fucking colonizers, bro. Fuck you guys. You think you're just gonna take us over, bro? Fuck you. Straight up. You ain't finna take us over. You ain't finna just take us over, bro. We're gonna kick your asses off our fucking planet. We're gonna kick your asses out of our system, fuck y'all system down, build a new system up, bro. Fuck y'all system. Y'all took out a lot of good people. And we're not letting that slide, bro. There's a lot of people that got taken out because of these people, bro. There's been a lot of good people that have been taken out because of these people. So we got to make sure these people get out of here, bro. We do. We got to make sure these people get out of here. These people cannot be around for any longer, bro. We got to make sure they get up out of here, bro. They can't be here long. These people are cancer. I'm not talking about a color thing. We all know what we're talking about. We all know what we're talking about. But yeah, this is a great one. Just because you see an echo doesn't mean it's alive. It's withering away soon. Just like this whole little paradigm, this little fucking unit, this matrix. Just because you see it, that's an echo, bro. This motherfucker's done. You know why? There's nothing breaking through. There's no breakthroughs coming from this. Even back in the day, you would find out, even in the matrix, it would be a breakthrough. There's no breakthroughs coming to this place. This place is an echo, the same shit. Nothing good is coming from it. Yeah, you might get a little hiccup. Like you might see Crawford get, feel undisputed. You might get Crawford. You might, not a lot of shit's jumping out because it's an echo. This shit's dead. People are putting their energy in something's dead. So you know what you're feeding. If you're feeding something dead, guess what you're going to be? Dead. If you're feeding something dead, you're going to be dead. People are fighting over something dead, guess what? They're going to end up being dead. This is a skit. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is for comedy purposes only. This is a skit. Can't you see the little Comedy Central logo down there? This is a skit. They're feeding into a dead system, guess what? They're going to be dead. They're going to be dead. And I'm going to tell you, there's Agent Smiths all around, bro, because this motherfucker across the street, this dude's an Agent Smith. This dude, yes, bro, they're all around, but the devil will work through motherfuckers. Like, this motherfucker is an Agent Smith. This dude is like, he's an archon vessel. Like, no soul in him, but there's entities in him. You feel me? Because you know when somebody got a soul, he's too bland. Too bland. Too weird and too focused on me, lets you know he got a spirit in him. I'm just saying, letting you know, this Agent Smith already did. This nigga's an agent, so this old ass nigga that look like Julius Erving, but he's like 5'5", kind of small nigga. He got a little attitude because he's something in him. Like you can tell he's an archon. Like he black though. It don't matter what color you is. Like people gotta get out of that color shit, man. It's beyond color, man. Then look, there's a fucking flaw. Like I'm saying, confirmation, monitoring spirits are archon vessels. They're not. These are NPCs, but these are the NPCs you don't want around because these are the ones that get, parasites in them. These are the body hopping fucking NPCs or fucking demonic energies that aren't of the primal forces of some fucking parasitic realm. You feel me? Hop into, because there's parasitic realms. There's parasitic realms, bro. That was off of the Matrix. The Matrix shows you the parasitic realm about how the AI, that parasitic realm, bro, when the AI took over, that's exactly what that realm was, sucking on your shit. The parasitic realm real. Yeah, the parasitic realm real. But yeah, you just want to, get these models. You already know. Yeah, just because you see an echo doesn't mean it's alive. This shit is done. We're on some new shit. You might be around for a few years, but I'm telling you, it might not even be around that long, but this is an echo. There's nothing new coming out of this shit. Maybe on the low, but I'm telling you, it's nothing great. You're not going to see nothing too crazy from this fucking Matrix standpoint that's going to be like, oh my God, this new video game's out type shit, or these new shoes, or oh man, there's a new burger over here, like type shit. You know what I mean? Everything is done. Oh, let me get this bread, bro. Like, try to run a bag up. Like, nah, that's done. You better start preparing. You better start preparing instead of trying to run money. No, go start using your money, start getting you resources and shit before the money change, and you gotta work up to get another currency and shit. Or you could trade it in if they're nice enough to let you do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time we on, man. This shit is over with. You better start preparing You better start preparing. This ain't time to get 5, 6, 8, 10 jobs and work your ass off and have no time for yourself. No, it's time to prepare, bro. It's time to prepare. That's what time it is, man. It's time to prepare. You see the squirrels out here. What they doing? They preparing. You see the squirrels. The squirrels be out here working, nigga. That's what type of time we on, man. We're prepared. You see the squirrels. You see the squirrels. You see the squirrels. What's the squirrels doing? They working. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're working and you're prepared. You're preparing yourself. You're not preparing yourself. I mean, you're fucking up. You're fucking up, man. You should be on your shit right now. You should be prepared because you already know. You already know what time it is, man. Read the room, motherfucker. Read the room. Don't be these dumbass niggas that just lead the country, just to fucking, just to motherfucking, trick off. Like, don't be them niggas, bro. Don't be none of them niggas that just lead the country just to go trick off. That's the dumbest shit you can do, bro. Like, that's bad, bro. Don't be doing that. Like, don't be doing that. Like, don't be doing that, bro. There's too many people doing that. Yeah. Lloyd's going to go to the trick office. I don't give a fuck. Women do it. It's like, no, but you know you got something you're supposed to do, but you want to go escape. Don't get me wrong. It's good to have fun, but it's a certain type of escape type of thing. Like, people go to escape. Like, you weren't on a mission. You weren't on a mission to go out there. You on some escape shit. You know damn well you ain't got no purpose being out there. So you on some escape trip shit. Those plans come off some of the worst plans ever, bro. Them escape trips. You gotta be careful. Some people never come back off of the trips that they just leave everything and they trying to run away from the problems and they just start to go try to fill that void with fucking lifeless experiences that's stuck in their comfort zone that the devil lurking around. You know what I mean? People don't understand that this warfare out here. People are looking at you like a lick. You may not understand who you are fully, but the enemy do. You know? So you gotta be careful out here. But I don't want to say too much. I gotta pee. That's about it. That's about Shaman Truth. I got these downloads out with the old and with the new. Straight up. If you want to hit that cash app, that's your boy. EG Fiscal 1, that's the cash app. EJJIFISKER1. EG Fiscal 1, all lowercase with the one at the end. But I'm on peace. Peace to the Middle East.